Show Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now y'all, this might be a bad idea. I'm trying to hurry up this video about Canelo Alvarez, right? Thinking about fighting Billy Joe Saunders on May the 2nd on his dates. You know, one that's the one, the other one is in September, right? Right. So I'm gonna do it real quick. We're in the halftime of, Baltimore Ravens and the Titans, right? Ravens a little nervous, dropping balls right in their hand and stuff like that. With game of football, you get turnovers. So let me try to hurry up through this one. If I don't, then we'll get to it again because it's a lot to cover though in a short period of time. Now, first of all, the fight with Billy Joe Saunders would be not that bad if you didn't have any context of why I would be complaining about that particular fight. It's ridiculous. We're talking about a Teddy Atlas interview, and he was saying Billy Joe Saunders is up for the fight or going to get the fight because of his connections. And he means to Eddie Hearn and DAZN, right? That's just not enough because Demetrius Andrade has those connections, has been having those connections. He wouldn't mention Demetrius Andrade in the article, and a lot of people won't mention Demetrius Andrade. Make sure this is clear. The reason why we keep mentioning him is because he's been trying to get Canelo at 154 before. He's been trying to get him now. It was an undisputed fight with Demetrius Andrade on September the 14th, the other date that Canelo usually fights. And they won't. He ignored it, Canelo, and the whole boxing community ignores it, and they're still ignoring it now. It's not in the cards. It's not on the cards at all. No one's saying anything about it. I'll give you an example. I'm going to read a little excerpt from this article I'm going to put into the description box. And, he's going on about, how Billy Joe Saunders is a decent fight. He's undefeated and things like that. And it's a decent fight. But, the article just goes. Here's the article right now. This is the article. Considering how poor Canelo's options are, Saunders gets the fight with him by default. Rightly or wrongly, Canelo Alvarez doesn't want to fight Gennady Golovkin, and he's not fighting Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. Moreover, Canelo can't fight Kyler Plant and David Benavidez due to them competing on a different platform. That leaves only two possible opponents, Saunders and Callum Smith. Now, read it again. He's not fighting Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade, and they leave it at that. This is like, why? These are champions in your division, and there's no bigger fight anywhere that Canelo could take that's bigger than that. Charlo in Texas. And that's the last time when Demetrius Andrade had the WBO belt and he couldn't get fights and was calling Canelo out at 154 the whole time till he got stripped. As soon as he got stripped, Canelo took a Brit, Liam Smith, right? Like he's going to do now. Take someone else, a Brit, what's his name? Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders was supposed to fight Demetrius Andrade, but he was doped. What we're doing now, think about it. We're rewarding the doper, just like I told you about when he first came back, Billy Joe Saunders. I said he will get the fight before Demetrius Andrade, the guy who's not doped, who's been calling you out, been waiting. And Demetrius Andrade has been banned from Canelo and Gennady Golovkin press conferences and things of the like. They definitely have done a lot of security measures to make sure he doesn't come there. And people think, well, why? Because he's going to disrupt. No, it's not about him disrupting. It's about people knowing who the hell he is. When Lara did that, he got the fight. And they don't want that scenario to happen again with Demetrius Andrade because Demetrius Andrade is the big version of Lara, right? It's the same size as Canelo. Those kind of things. It's absolutely absurd that this is going on. I think, all those fighters that are English speaking or whatever, Americans, we have a thing against Americans, right? We can't have America can't have a big payday, right? These are both drug cheats. Canelo gets rewarded after he's cheated on clenbuterol. He gets rewarded with the biggest deal in boxing history in terms of 11 fights, 350 million. Biggest deal after being doped with clenbuterol twice, right? Billy Joe Saunders comes back and he's going to get his biggest payday after being doped. The guy that was there the whole time, before and after Billy Joe Saunders, will not. Right? This is what we're supposed to be accepting. This is what people are supposed to be doing. Now, I'm just going to say something about the PBC fighters. Like back then, PBC, you guys need to get those belts, PBC belts. Basically, what it is like the Negro Leagues. Okay, what it is right now. They basically we're not giving the Demetrius Andrade or Charlo an opportunity to be great. We're going to keep them in obscurity like we do Rigondeaux or anyone else, Ortiz and the likes. We're going to keep them in obscurity, and we're just not going to mention them. And this is from the top up. People that are in the know. Even Max Kellerman had his little ratings of the things, awards for the year, fighter of the year, stuff like the fighter of the year was definitely Canelo Alvarez. They act like they don't know that he didn't have to fight Golovkin, Kovalev, right? So they just made him fight of the year because that was good to go up and beat Kovalev. Instead of saying, hey, wait, here was an undisputed fight that he did not take. There are people in his division that he will not fight. They will never mention it. And all these people that are in the know, Teddy Atlas has got to mention that. Max Kellerman has got to mention that. But I ain't going to get on Max Kellerman because he said some the right things about Deontay Wilder and Terence Crawford. But which means it's not really from a bad place. But some reason I think they're being told, right? Don't even think about mentioning Demetrius Andrade. Don't let him be seen. Don't tell anybody that he's the champion. He's at the zone, the same place Canelo is, and they're acting like everybody else. The guy who just got to the zone, Billy Joe Saunders, we want to fight him. Guys, I'm going to cut this rant short. I got to go see what Lamar Jackson about to do. They better do something on that first drive, or else they're going to have a problem with Henry and them boys running that ball down their throat. Let's see what happens there. Guys, seriously, this is the fight to boycott. There's no reason if they could go through with this fight, they just get going further and further, just like they did Kovalev. They didn't need it then at all. We will be talking about this a lot more going forward. I think they need to decide not to do that. If they do, I'm boycotting anyway. But that was just one person. I think it's time to just say, okay, Canelo, you guys gonna keep doing that? Then we ain't got no more time to be listening to you. We ain't got no more time to be tuned in, especially not to be paying to tune in. And the zone trying to go up with their rates, but constantly doing stuff like this, it's about, I'm really done. Let's see what happens, y'all. We'll talk later. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all. Enjoy the game.